my people of Papua New Guinea, brothers and sisters of Melanesia. In this video, I speak not with anger alone, but with truth, with constitutional clarity on the sections 64 and 65 of our Constitution and the unfinished business of independence. Papua New Guinea claims to be a sovereign nation. But let us ask the hard question: how can we be fully sovereign while a foreign king remains our head of state? This is not an emotional question. This is a constitutional question. Let us go straight to our own supreme law, the Constitution of Papua New Guinea. About what sections 64 and 65 really say. Section 64 establishes the National Executive Council, the Prime Minister and elected ministers, as the central authority of executive power. Section 65 makes it even clearer. Executive government is exercised by the NEC. The NEC directs and controls the government. The head of state acts only on advice. These sections do not whisper. They declare that power in PNG belongs to elected Papua New Guineans, not to the King of England, not to the British Crown, not to any foreign authority. So let us be honest with ourselves. If the king does not govern, if the king does not make policy, if the king does not control our finances, if the king does not command our executive, then why is he still there? Let us compare ourselves to true republics in our region, as PNG already functions like a republic. In Fiji, executive power rests with the cabinet. In Vanuatu, executive power rests with the Council of Ministers. In Indonesia, executive power rests with elected leaders. In all these republics, the head of state is ceremonial power, his domestic sovereignty is clear. Now look at Papua New Guinea. We have the NEC. We have collective executive authority. We have elected control of government. The only difference is this: we still bow symbolically to a foreign crown. That is not constitutional necessity. That is colonial inheritance. The king is not a necessity. He is a leftover. Let us stop pretending. The king remains head of state not because PNG needs him, but because colonial structures were never fully dismantled at independence. We were handed political independence, but symbolic power was left behind like a chain. In chains, even symbolic ones still bind the mind. Let us go deeper. The 1884 Protectorate in 1888 Annexation. The British Crown claims historical authority over Papua through Wanodi. The 1884 British Protectorate. The 1888 Annexation. Let us say this clearly and without fear. These were not agreements. They were impositions. Our ancestors were never consulted. Our customary leaders never gave consent. Our people never voted. These so-called treaties were created under imperial doctrines that modern international law now rejects. They were instruments of conquest, not consent. Yet today, their legacy still survives. Through the crown, through inherited legal assumptions, through a constitution that still acknowledges a foreign monarch. Removing the king is a legal act, not a revolution. Removing the king is not radical, it is logical. Sections 64 and 65 already confirm that. Sovereignty is exercised internally. Executive power is domestic governance, is republican in practice. All we are doing is aligning the form with the reality. A People's Republic of Papua New Guinea would simply formalize what already exists. Some say the king is only symbolic. Symbols matter, especially in post-colonial nations. Yes, and that is exactly the problem. Symbols teach our children who has authority. Symbols shape how nations see themselves. A foreign monarch as head of state tells us our legitimacy came from outside. Our sovereignty is borrowed. Our independence is incomplete. No proud nation builds confidence on borrowed crowns. Colonial treaties must be reviewed and removed. A truly independent Papua New Guinea, through the Office of the Constitutional and Law Reform Commission, must review colonial-era treaties, reject covenants imposed without consent, reassert customary and popular sovereignty. This is not about isolation. It is about equality. Equality in international law, equality in diplomacy, equality in self-respect. This is about dignity. This is not hatred of Britain. This is love for Papua New Guinea. This is about dignity. This is about clarity. This is about completing the journey our ancestors never chose, but endured. We do not erase history, we correct it. Before I end this video, let me ask these two questions for the people of Papua New Guinea to answer honestly in the comment section, as I welcome all opinions, as it is a policy matter for debate at all walks of life. First, if all executive power already belongs to elected Papua New Guineans, what legitimate role does a foreign king still serve as our head of state? Second, can a nation truly claim sovereignty while still honoring treaties and symbols imposed through colonial conquest? Please like, share, and follow PNG Ways, fighting neo-colonialism across the greater Melanesian tribes, from the mountains of West Papua to the islands of New Caledonia, spreading across the South Pacific Oceans. The struggle is constitutional, the fight is intellectual, the future is Melanesian.